Hi everybody, how would you like to create this design for yourself step by step using nothing but your mobile Canva app? Well, if you're like me or millions of people throughout the world who so desperately need that first cup of coffee, well, I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. So for example, if you have your own print on demand store and you like to create personalized gifts for your friends, family members, or loved ones in general, you can create this design, upload it to your print on demand store, and purchase it for yourself. Or if you're looking for ideas for your print on demand store and you're not sure what to do or to design, well, I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Now, I have a Redbubble store and I'm going to show you what the design looks like on some products just to give you an idea. So, this is what it's going to look like on a coffee mug. I use a cream background, so there's a bit of a contrast between the red background for the character plus the white simple background of the coffee mug. This is what it would look like as a sticker or a magnet, so you can put the magnet on your fridge or a sticker on your laptop or at your place in work, so people would know come with coffee or they give you their soul. This is what it's going to look like on a t-shirt. And I have another example of another t-shirt, a simple white t-shirt. So this is what it's going to look like on a simple white t-shirt. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so I made a list of the things that you will need for this design today, and it's real simple as you can see here. So if you want to pause your video now and take a screenshot or write these things down so you'll have it available, then you can pause your video now, make a list of it, and then we will continue with the video. So I'll just say what it is here. So you will need four elements today. The first one is the organic doodle circle line. The second element you will need are yellow sparkles. The third one you'll need is called Cute Cartoon Grim Reaper with Scythe. And the fourth element you'll need is a simple brush stroke or simple brush strokes. For the font info, you'll need two fonts for today's design. The first font is called TC Milo with a font size of 671. And the second font is called Lazy Dog, and that is a font size of 315. So like I said, feel free to pause the video, write this down, and then we can get into the design aspect of it. All right, so let's go. All right, so here we are on the blank canvas in Canva. So let's get on to business. First thing we're going to do, click on the plus sign at the bottom left of the screen. And now we are going to look for the organic doodle circle line. All right, so we have it coming up here. I already searched for it before in preparation for the video. So we select that and you go into graphics and type it. Now don't mind using the pro here. If you don't have the pro version, you can try Canva free for 30 days and you'll have access to all the features. And if you like it, then you can jump on board and knock yourself out. Okay, now we have that. I'm going to use, I'm going to change the color. I wanted a nice rich red. So as you can see, you have the option. Once you select it, you have this square around your element. You come down to color and you're going to look for a nice rich red under your colors. Good, we have that done. And we're going to start from the back and work our way forward. So that way it's easier to build on top of what's there before. You'll understand what I mean in a bit. So now that we have that, the next thing we're going to do is to tap on the plus sign again and we're going to search for yellow sparkles. So you clear the last search you had from before and type in yellow sparkles. Oops. All right, and then when you're done, you press search. In my case, I was searching for it before, so I have the option here. Then you come under graphics and you're going to scroll to find the yellow sparkle that you find is appropriate for your design. Now there's so many different things here, you don't have to stick to what I am showing you today. If you see something that you like, knock yourself out and put it in. All right, so I'm seeing some sparkles here, so I'm going to select that. And what I want to do with the sparkles already selected, I'm going to grab one of the handles, which is one of the circular items on the corner of the square, and I'm going to resize it so that it is slightly smaller, and you'll see why I'm doing this in a minute. So I grab one of the ends and I make it smaller, and then I'm going to position it in the center. Now Canva gives you these guidelines to let you know when your design is in the middle and center, as you can see here. Now why this is important, because remember what I said before, you want to start from the back and work your way forward. So you're going to tap on the edge of the organic doodle circle line to the top or to the bottom, in my case the top, and then you see how the color came up to let me know that I have selected the organic doodle circle line. Now when you see that option coming up on your mobile app on your phone, you're seeing three things coming up here: a plus sign, a garbage can, and three dots, otherwise known as an ellipsis. You're going to tap on the three dots, and then you're going to say or tap select multiple. Now what you want to do now is you're going to tap the yellow sparkles. So you'll see the select multiple option will go from 1 to 2. So I'm going to tap it now and you'll see. You see it went from 1 to 2. And we now have the option to group it. So now this will now become one compound element that you can work with. So you tap group. So what that now gives you the option of doing is moving your design around freely without having to worry about, oh no, what's going to happen with my design if I have to select each of the elements. It makes it easier to work with. Okay, so we have that done. We're going to come back to the plus sign, clear the last search we had, and then we're going to type in cute cartoon Grim Reaper. Right, you type it in and then you press search. I already searched for it before, so I will see it coming up in my options here. So I select that. I come across to graphics, and like I said, there are so many different options that you can choose from Canva that you don't necessarily have to stick to the exact same element that you saw in the beginning of the video. You can select anything else that you like. I'm seeing so many things here. It's like, wow, it is just amazing what technology can do for you. So to keep it simple, I'm just going to come back and select this little guy here, and I'm going to make him a little smaller so he fits in the circle. And the same thing we did before in terms of tapping the organic doodle circle line. Right, so I selected the organic doodle circle line by pressing the top of the design element, and you'll see the color option came up at the bottom. That is letting me know that I selected the element that was behind. Okay, then I'm going to press the ellipsis again, which is the three dots. I'm going to say select multiple by tapping that, and then I'm going to tap on the little guy, the Grim Reaper, and you see it change from 1 to 2, and then I'm going to say group. So again, we have one design element that we can work with. So we're going to bring him up here so we have room to work with. Let me clear that. We're almost there, almost home free. We're going to come back to the plus sign, which is at the bottom left of your phone again. Then we're going to go to text and say add a heading. Bring the heading down, tap edit. You can keep your caps on if you want and type coffee. And then what we're going to do, as we discussed before, we're going to come into font and we're going to look for a font called TC Milo. TC Milo. Oops. TC Milo. Right, now again, this is something that I am just recommending. You are free to use any font that you like. I just like TC Milo, but again, you are free to use any font of your choosing. And as you can see, Canva tells you it changed it from the current font, which is Open Sans Extra Bold, to TC Milo by that arrow pointing there. And there we have it. Then we're going to go to font and change the font size. Oops. Font size to 671. So we have that there. Then we're going to go, so we clear that by just tapping anywhere on the screen. Then we're going to come back to the plus sign, going to add a subheading, bring him down, and then we're going to say edit, and we're going to type or your soul. You can keep your caps on, or your soul, and hit enter or just come out of it. Then we're going to come into our font again with the same quote-unquote or your soul selected, and we're going to type in lazy dog. Now again, I am just using this. You can use any font that you like, that you prefer. And as you can see, it went from Open Sans to lazy dog because you have an arrow pointing from left to right. Now we're going to come back into the font. For the first one, change the font size to 671, and then the second one we're going to change to I think it was 315. Right. Type that in, 315. Now again, you can use any font size you think is necessary or that you prefer. I'm just giving you a guide here. So what I'm going to do now is move the design elements up by tapping it and selecting it and moving him around. And you see that purple line in the middle? That's Canvas letting you know your design is centered. Then you're going to bring up the coffee bit and bring it to the center, or bring it to the space that you like so. Then you're going to tap all your soul and move him up so that it is relatively that it's in position relative to the coffee and the element above it. The last design element is the simple brushstroke. So we tap the plus sign again, scroll across to elements, clear your last search, and then type in simple brushstrokes. Now, I had it typed in before, so you have the option of typing it in, or if you search for something similar, you can use that. So simple brushstrokes, type that in, you search for it, come across the graphics. We have the two lines there, select it, bring it down. You can make it bigger or smaller as you choose. Bring him to the center, and there you have it. Your design is done. One thing I would say, or I suggest you do, is that you combine all of these. And how you do it is by selecting any option, tap the three dots, select multiple, or your soul, coffee, and design element. Now we have the four elements selected, and you tap group. So what you now have is one design element that you can move around freely without having any issues. And you might want to grab the corners to make it as big as you possibly can go without any design elements coming off of your screen. And there you have it. So this is your design, your coffee or your soul design. So you can download it, and make sure you download it with a transparent background by pressing the up arrow to the top right of your phone screen. Then tap download and the tap transparent background. Now the transparent background is a pro feature. So if you don't have it, you can try it for 30 days and knock yourself out. And then you tap download. And there you have it. Your design will be downloaded, and you can upload it to any print-on-demand store of your choice. So you can purchase your design on a t-shirt or a coffee mug for your friend, family members, or loved ones as personalized gifts from you. Or if you're looking for design ideas for your print-on-demand store, well, you just have this one here that you can use, or use it to inspire you. Well, all right, that's it, folks. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.